Now I feel your frustration.
And that's back to initiative.
No, I've got my...
I really feel like firing past two people, you'd have to go in there, go next to them or something. I think firing is a
Okay,
little bit much.
let's keep it that way then.
Okay. An initiative. First. Helig.
Good point. I am going to turn undead as soon as I can find the macro. Five HD and down.
Nope. Unheated. Dane?
I tried.
That's a hit.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah, better be a hit.
It dodged. What? Are you still hanging out, Gregory?
Nah, I'm gonna go and swallow out of the way.
You can just move, Pat. You wherever you
To
go.
push past him, I want to move him.
Okay.
No, I don't want to get
Upwards.
past him. I want to actually actively shove him
Yes,
hard.
I'll take and push him to the right of the door where he won't.
Okay.
No, inside the room actually.
No, I just picture you picking him up and using him like a literal meat. Swing him.
I can, as he's frozen, not literally though.
It's just, he's quaking with fear, basically.
Ah, okay. He's frozen, I would just take him by the legs and try using him as a weapon.
George Carlin once said about the perfect murder is to pick one guy up by his ankles and to kill another man with him. Two dead bodies and no murder weapon.
Didn't all
So, is that your action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of.
And you guys got initiative that time.
Yeah, wavering.
That's why I was.
So, oh, nice change of pace. Oh, hold on a second. Well, first, let me do this first. 13 points of damage, Helig. And actually,
And Helig's going to die in this battle because I cannot retreat without him being dead.
and Dana sent you a message.
Oh. Okay.
So that does take us to end of the round actions, which.
Can I make a sidestep as an end of the round action?
I mean, if you had wanted to move out of the way, you could have done that in your action earlier. That's fine.
Like here.
It's not an end of the round action. You should have done it earlier. But if that's what you would do, that was why I asked if that was your. So that's fine. Otherwise, it'd be back to initiative. He is first. And that is a miss when Helig, which takes us back to Seamus.
Nice.
Cool.
24 doesn't hit. 24, 24, 24.
That was a hit. Helig?
I'm looking for my macro. Not going to make it.
Not quite. And this is the third round for Valo, so then I guess one more round. Dane?
Nope.
Gregory?
Fucking no.
Into the round actions, I believe Helig and Seamus and Gregor.
No, last round I casted.
So Gregory.
That better be a hit.
That's
21.
21 with the bonus. It does not hit.
Fuck!
Have you used any fate points yet? Because you can.
How many? To it being a hit. Since I
You
have
can spend one, and then I can tell you if that's enough. And then if you choose, you can spend another. I can't tell you off the top, but there's a reason. So
Okay. Yeah, let's spend one. And meanwhile, I'm gonna find where I put my counter.
the one does not do it.
Let's
Do you
spend
wanna
another.
That does it.
Okay.
So Gregory whacks Sir Matthew with a silver sling bullet. And that's back to initiative.
Where the fuck did I put that?
It swings at Helig and misses. Seamus? Helig?
I'm swinging. Not going to make it.
This is Valu's last round paralyzed. Dane? Yoop. Gregory?
Let's do the bullet again. I'm gonna do it.
And into the round actions. Oh!
Oh!
It's there.
Get it?
Wow!
Let's see.
Now we're talking.
Okay, I don't think I have my phase points anywhere. Do you know how many I have?
They're
or
equal.
I had?
They're equal to your level, and then you also get a bonus for being Traladaran. And I forget exactly what that amounts to. Up.
I would think it's one.
I think it's
Since,
one per
I
every
think-
certain number of levels.
I distinctly remember having 7.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write 7 down and then take 2 away.
I mean, you have at least 7 because you're 6th level. So, all right. So Seamus hit. And that was into the round actions, right?
Yeah, it was in the round.
Yeah.
Real quick for you. You gain an extra point of fate every 2 levels.
That's
So
for
I would take
Traladarans.
Yes.
So
That's
that's
for you.
taking me to max 9.
Right. So 9 would be what you start at each adventure.
Give me double. Give me double.
So, initiative?
I don't believe I had my second bullet.
Oh, you didn't? I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh, man!
Damn, son!
We see.
Roll another d20.
Hey, that's pretty good.
We save
Oh,
you
that-
for the end of the fight.
No shit.
It's a good luck charm. Don't care what anyone else says, even you.
Okay.
Good at having those last swings.
And that would take us to initiative.
Are
he
we doing
missed
something
first.
to him? Guys, are we even like damaging it? Actually?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. But it does slam Helig for 11 points of damage.
I am getting bloodied.
I don't think my 3 points of herbalism will cover that.
That is a hit.
I'm also raging right now, so healing spells won't work on me.
Oh.
Helig?
Come on, rage. Ah.
And
Where's
Valo,
my dice at?
and Valo is back. He's composed himself, seeing his 2 companions getting their asses kicked.
Now it's time for your ass to get kicked.
I better help them before it turns on me.
Come on, Valo, you can do this.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, you're ready. Oh.
I got a 1.
See what
Thanks.
happens when I give a pep talk?
This is
You
this
can
is,
do it. I have faith in you. Oh God, we're dead.
You guys know I'm a day.
Thanks for the encouragement.
-2 to your next attack.
Fair enough.
You start to slip on the broken table you're standing atop there and lose your balance a little bit. Could be a lot worse than that.
Got a little overconfident, I guess. Yeah.
You got all exuberant. I gotta help my friends, and you go jump on that broken table, start to slip. Dane?
Valo, you didn't take the swashbuckler kit. Get down off it. And that was a distraction, and that's why I missed.
It's your fault, Valo. Gregory?
Thanks.
Into the round actions.
Can I actually boost my the level of my staff sling somehow, or do I have to just find something that's better?
What's the question?
Do I get to boost the level of my staff sling, or do I have to find something that's
You can
better?
enchant weapons, but it's very difficult. You can't do it at this level. You would have to
Okay, so
find
it's-
something
it's-
better,
It's easier to find something better.
And
particularly at the level you're at.
there are also some spells, like I know there's a priest spell called Magic Stone.
Oh yeah.
Give it, but I think it's just like a +1.
Wasn't there that other one that turns like sling stones into boulders before they hit?
There may be. I'm just looking at ones that are in my range.
So I guess you get your end of the round then.
I don't think I even have had a round yet.
Oh, I thought he just took his. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I just fired my end around and I missed.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, you went right before him.
Initiative?
I'm waiting for action.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
You know you missed just by one.
Yeah, I know. Let's do
Okay.
it. Another one.
Okay. So he hits it again. And yes, you can tell it's very damaged. And that takes us back to initiative.
Suck on them fives, I'd say that.
It slams Valo for 10 points of damage.
Helig is holding action because Dad's outside right now.
He's outside. Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And this is at a -2.
Damn.
So 13. Not a hit.
Dane?
Oh, that's a big no.
Gregory?
Oh, that's a wall.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do it.
Oh, I'm missing him. Oh, shit. Yeah, so, Dane, you got,
No way.
basically, you're kind of sliding around on the debris and rubble all under your feet. Any attack against you to your next action's at a +2. And then Gregory went and missed.
You're holding action, by the way. No,
Okay, I'm back.
All right, go ahead and take your action, and then it'll be into the round actions.
I swear to God, my dogs can't piss all at the same time. They have to take turns.
They're just being polite.
I miss on my action and my in the round action.
Also,
Ooh, that was a close one.
I think the only other end of the round action is Gregory now.
Yep. And it misses.
Back to initiative.
Can I do a do-over? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like not leaving the cave.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
It's first.
Bastard.
Damn, that's
And
good. Roll
Barely misses Helig. Seamus?
Barely misses?
Barely missed Helig. Right past.
I didn't barely miss.
Helig?
You horrendously missed.
There we go.
Yeah.
For 11 plus 3. So 14 points of damage.
You versus undead.
Could it just die, please?
Or re-die.
As you... What weapon? Your bastard sword? As you slash him with your bastard sword, you cut straight through him. Next thing you see, his flesh and hair and everything just basically like crumbles to ash. And there's a pile of bones laying standing.
And the first thing I do is I take one of the shrouds I'm keeping in my waterproof bag and I wrap it around the bones and keep it in the bag again.
There's still a sense of evil tension in the air, but you felt it lessen a little bit when you did that.
Okay.
Now, just in the air of this room, or
Just in general throughout the tower.
okay.
In the air tonight.
What tower?
Oh, the academy, I should say.
Yeah, it's the Wizard's Tower and the Fighter's Academy. or
Well,
something.
the Wizard's Tower that was Wizard Spire. That was the big kind of mountain that I mentioned that you guys could see as you passed on your way here. That was where the wizard cast the spell that destroyed the academy. It was basically a war between the Fighters Academy and Wizards Academy, which was what caused the Gloomfens to exist.
See,
the
this
spell
is why we
just-
have football. This is why we have football games to solve this. No blowing up
whistling
schools
or something.
anything.
What was the guy's
Collegiate
name again?
boxing, just something. Cricket match,
Was it-
anything.
Well, they not to go off topic, but they had that game Blood Bowl, which was an alternate Warhammer universe where instead of constantly going to war, they decided to solve their problems through violent football matches. And so you set up a team largely the same way that you would put together an army, like in a war game, you know. And so, like, different teams would be like, it could be a team of undead or a team of chaos or, a team of dwarves or whatever, and you just fight it out on the football field.
Team of orcs. They all have red.
Oh, yeah,
feathers.
they had an orc and goblin team, all that. I had a Minotaur football player.
Oh, do I have to do that?
Was proposing.
What
So
was-
yeah,
What was his name? The guy we just killed?
Sir
Just
Matthew.
a friend. Okay.
Can you collect any battle caps for that if you're not doing them yourself?
Battle caps.
Yeah, like that.
I'm writing it down in my
I'll gladly take
character
them,
sheets,
because we're collecting
just
that.
so you can look at it if you want to.
The bones of Sir Matthew. Check.
No, it's anti-responding shroud, and as a note, it has filled with Sir Matthew's remains.
Who laid the final blow?
Helig.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when my rage wears down, I do not fall unconscious, thank God. I am badly wounded.
But
We
when
got
your
any armor
rage
laying
wears
around?
down,
Any of these sacks are carrying around? Anybody carrying any extra armor?
I don't think I am, no.
The only thing I'm carrying is
I feel like you guys had spare armor back at base, but
Yeah, back in the day, we were carrying armor around like.
yeah, we used it as backpacks.
Yeah, we dropped everything off at the cave.
You can carry your helmet in this helmet I'm carrying.
Your boots could carry your rations,
So-
Picky.
Well, I
First
need
things
some
first,
serious healing, guys.
I'm gonna dish out my herbalism. So, who is not enraged? Helig, you calm down before you take your medicine.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in
I'm a good boy now.
I'm in definite need of it because my cure serious wounds didn't take during
Okay,
that battle.
let's heal you then.
I don't know
Oh,
if that
that's-
was because
that's
of
the
Sir
wrong one.
Matthew or because
I'm
of
sorry,
Helig's
it's-
rage. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you don't get anything.
Ooh.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
where was that 20 earlier?
I know, right?
So
Okay, presumably Helig has calmed down now, so I'm trying to heal him.
your attempt, Helig, is unsuccessful.
Okay.
No, I was talking to Helig for something he sent me.
But I should be able to heal him, right? Wait
Yeah.
till I find it. Herbalism 18, yeah, I barely did it, but
It has-
fast.
It seems to have no effect.
Okay.
This might not be good. let's get out of this room and try something. Just in case.
Oh yeah, that's
There is a door to
the.
I don't know if you can see it there. I know I keep saying I'm going to put other tokens to make it more visible. And that you necessarily want to go through there right now. I'm just making sure everyone's aware it's there.
I move here.
Off
I
the,
listen-
Richard, off the record, how do I know if a character is cursed or not?
I don't know. How do you?
Good point. All right.
Sorry.
How do you know if a character's hurt?
Cursed.
Oh, curse. Well, it's a little icon. But, yeah.
It's real
I'll
simple.
throw all the icons up.
Wouldn't it be fun to go through life with a little icon about, right over your right shoulder there?
Yeah, but then it would fake.
Or,
I
well,
see a fast talk icon popping up. Why am I making a saving throw versus wisdom? I think you're trying to fast talk me. A life of metagaming.
So what are you guys doing?
into the door.
Go into that door.
Make a listen
I'm
roll.
listening. What is it? D20?
It's a D.
Or do you what?
I knew I was going to come across stuff that should have been on my new DM screen I made. That's one of them. But yes, it's a D100 roll. Oh, I don't even have to look it up. That's a success. I mean, you got to have at least a 5% chance.
No, you
Why?
get 1%.
But yeah, you guys don't hear
I can
anything.
hear the magics.
You can actually hear the silence, 15-foot radius.
You hear the ocean.
Okay.
I'm going into the next room and I'm going to try a healing potion.
Okay. It has no effect.
Okay, guys, we got problems. Right here in River City. Our healing abilities seem to be gone. Healing potion didn't work. My cure didn't work. His medical training didn't work. Herbalism.
my healing proficiencies didn't work.
And Helig and I are really suffering, so we've got to figure out what we're going to do about this. Did you cast, or that's your suggestion?
I can't cast. I'm not a magic user
I don't have it.
or a cleric.
I'd have to rest up and switch over my spells.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
Oh,
Go back
before we
downstairs.
do that, I want to recollect my pellets.
Okay.
Does anybody have like a remove curse potion or?
Actually, I
Is-
was
is
trying
that
to
my roll?
find. I had written down some the stuff that we had, and I can't find my list. That they gave us stuff that was really helpful.
Potion of
I got
regeneration.
something here. I'm sure I have. No, I don't.
Yeah, because I was.
I
working
literally took
furiously.
only the shrouds.
Hey Richard, where did you post all that stuff at? Roll20?
Yeah, I believe so. Most people spoke up about what they wanted. It was 2 continual light gems. It was 3 healing potions, a protection from undead scroll, 6 neutralized poison scrolls, a ring of life protection, which you have to pay back if you use it.
What does that do exactly?
It negates the effects of energy drain attacks.
Oh, okay.
It has 5 charges. I know. So I think you took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 2 potions of restoration. The shrouds, 10 vials of holy water that you guys have never bothered to use that would have hurt that monster a lot. 2 waterproof sacks, 10 silver arrows, and the locket-sized portrait of Sir Jameson.
Who has that holy water?
It was 10 vials of holy water.
Who took it?
Dane
I don't
did.
think. Oh, did Dane take them?
Yeah, Dane took all the
Yeah.
clerical stuff.
I mean,
Anybody-
you don't have to be a cleric to use holy water.
Oh, we
I
know.
suggest I could keep it, since I'm usually the one who deals the least amount of damage. So
Yeah,
I
but
could,
the fact
I could
that you-
instead.
The fact that you may feel that you're not doing anything effective, you'd actually probably think about using it instead of us getting beat.
Yeah, right. Since I usually my ass the only thing.
Yeah, because we got 10 sorrows, 10. Yes. You 9. I'll case
While.
Just because-
Holy.
goes up front. Throw it.
He has two of them of his own. And no, you don't know.
A question:
Nice thing
do
about not
the
cleaning up your area too much, you leave everything right where you can get it.
the doors thing by have a keyhole or some cracks in them that I could see through?
All right, well, are we going to have to go back to town to get healed, or
Are you asking me?
no? I'm asking the party.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think we could just go one story down, since healing worked there yesterday. That may solve our problems.
It might
If
also
that
be
doesn't work, we might.
I was going to be an effect of us being
Might be.
sort of like an exposure. You know, you be here long enough and healing doesn't take. It's not so much
Well,
our
we
healing
spend-
ability.
You
is-
mean like in this or in the
In the academy itself.
Academy,
because
so-
we spent the night.
Did- Did you try your healing or herbalism on Valo?
No, he
I
was-
don't believe so.
He did to me, I think.
Injured.
Yeah, I got hit for 10 points.
Valo was injured, I believe.
Well, what?
Yeah, I got hit, but it wasn't that bad.
Can I still try?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Okay. Well,
No
you
one's
get
stopping you.
healed if you can get healed.
Attacked him either.
Great.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, now it would help if we punched Seamus and tried herbalism on him. He stood the entire time outside of the room, so if it was something inside the room.
How about holy water?
No, what did you say?
Cleaning his wounds with holy water.
Yeah, why not?
Couldn't hurt. Famous last words.
Well, it could hurt him.
Ah, burns.
So, a vial of holy water to try to clean someone's wound.
I used the entire vial, just like sprinkle him with my fingers, with the
I-
bit of it.
I guess. I mean, I forget how much a vial holds. It's not a lot.
What was the entire?
Okay.
Hmm. 12 spoons.
Okay.
And with that, I want to do it in this room, next in this one that I'm standing in now.
The room and then do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And come with me, of course. If I then.
Guys, don't leave me alone.
Cleaning his wounds, you clean his wounds with the holy water.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to pray
So
to
if
Tier and
I-
see if I can figure out what's going on with the healing.
And give him a sip of maybe
Which potion?
the healing one.
Okay.
Yeah. If he has it and he sip kills him, then
It's up to you guys.
well, I don't have them, so it's up to whoever is holding.
Exactly.
Try.
I say give it a go.
And do you have the potions? Because I don't know who's.
Potions. I say,
Okay.
yeah, because we got to figure out what's going on with.
Him a sip. Follow you.
Alright, well, I make a prayer to Tier. Do you want me to roll answers?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
The deity cannot be. Please try again in a sanction.
so,
Well, that we can send back to town with us, or whatever.
You know what? I think it's their fucking remains. Does it? I have them with me in my bag.
Yeah, but
I think they are still anything that. Like, go
well,
on.
are you saying for you? Because I left the room
No.
and tried to heal and take it.
and you also your spell was also ineffective back before you
Yeah.
took the
Yeah,
whole
during
point of the
battle.
shroud is to render, him. Right. So,
Well, he can, right? He can still emit some evil aura.
no.
I think what we may. I think what we may want to do. Go back. Tell him our dilemma. See on our back. See if it still you back saying okay or something. And by the way, here Matthew. So and we'll get this dealt with and head back.
Well, my guess, apart from personal, there is an item right here. That's an anti-healing aura. So I'm, you know what? I'm gonna stand here and cast detect magic on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, do I roll?
No,
I
you just
don't think
cast
I
it.
Okay.
Door's not magical.
Oh,
I've been
I might have
adventuring. I could actually that theory as well as any other. The only problem is, I'm
enough hit points to get through whatever is in there.
Yeah, right now, I think you're one of the highest hit point people here.
Yeah, I got 19.
On a scale from 1 to 44, I'm at 8.
I'm only down 10, so it's not that bad.
A quarter.
Well, Dane's here. It's totally on you. What?
I said we might want to at least leave the premises, see if that's an effect. We can, if we can't heal ourselves, we should toast the next thing we.
Correct.
So we might want to, and like I said, if we do have.
You cut out.
Yeah, I hear a little bit of feedback. That's how I know when I cut out.
We have a little bit of history. Or mystery.
Yeah, we have. At least we're not coming back empty-handed. Like Sir Matthew, we may be cursed. We need to get that handled and heal up before we go back in again. That'll make for a great story too. Our heroes return.
Hopefully this curse counteracts when our.
Gotta think of the
rolling
bards.
high
You know,
again.
they need a little filler.
Just one more thing.
Funny thing about.
The undead that we encountered so far, they weren't really fast, I would say. Don't you? Do you think? Like I could outrun pretty much anything we encountered so far, right?
Had to run from us. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
So we haven't really blocked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't outrunning me. It's a.
Yeah.
And through the small skeletons, that could be a problem. But the mummies certainly wouldn't catch up with me, I would say.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that
not the
seems to be a
golems chasing you, it's the stones that they throw at you that you gotta outrun.
Maybe you could go and leave, and then I would just peek through the door, see what's in there, and if any danger is in there, I would just bolt it.
Yeah, I can't let you do that by yourself.
Well, you could just... then you would fall. Run.
No,
No,
I'm a let you be in danger by yourself.
You're allowed over this, so I'm not doing that.
I mean, two of you are sure there's nothing moving in there. I know that doesn't prove any saying.
nothing moving yet.
But undead things is really move unless you move.
It depends on the circumstances. But yeah,
All right, well, let's leave and get this done over with.
Yeah.
That door.
It's
That's
craftsmanship.
all
Your revenge out on it.
I was gonna say, craftsmanship's all wrong. It's horrible.
Yeah, and it's not even. I mean, what the fuck?
If it was magical, you know, you might take it home with you.
Even the town kid. Who made this door?
And look, you can see the brushstrokes in the paint.
Why don't we try
So-
removing curse spell?
No, no one has it.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody had it in there.
I'm sure that I would think that you would have.
I don't have it.
I do, but I decided to take something else.
Well, yeah, but that changed. So the question is, do you want to make a back to town and then back to here, or do you want to try other things
That's
first?
the point I'm making. If you have it, we could, tonight you can have it. Good.
But if you want to try going that we stayed in for the day, And any healing take rest up helps. And I to do a remove curse, confirm remove, see if that works.
All right. Like a plan.
There's a few you could try. That's all I'll say.
And unfortunately, I don't. A big pet help might be.
I mean, we could protection from evil, but I think we get that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it could be.
If I thought it wouldn't backfire, I would say I'm leaving the air in one of the chests, but that's sure to backfire. Percent chance of backfiring.
So your guns of our enemy in his base were cleaned out yet.
Well, they're out,
Yeah.
so he can rise again. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't trust it at all.
It's kind of like playing any video game. There's going to be something respawning.
Yeah.
You don't quit the whole dungeon.
And sometimes, even if you do.
Yeah.
Most of the times, even if you do. Most of the time, if you do.
So, what's the plan?
I am. Since we're going to be camping out here, I am going to use lay hands on Dane.
Okay. It does not seem to work.
Curse those bones.
I think that's why we're here in the first place.
Oh yeah. Right.
So,
I guess.
I think that's why we're taking them back.
Yeah, right.
Them bones, them bones.
well, let's get a good night's.
Hold on a second. Can you actually, so that if look it up, can you tell me exactly what the description of lay is?
It just recovers two hit points, and that's all it does.
Okay,
It
because I was
doesn't-
looking like
And cure, I do have cure disease, viruses, like propanthy or mummy rot.
yeah, but some of those actually specify. Well,
I just looked up these like 10 minutes ago.
yeah, I know. I was looking at it too, but you're making an assumption about some. That's all I'll say.
All right, well, I'm going to try to remove.
What do you know what to say about assuming?
One thing is the paladin's aura is not against evil or undead. It's just an aura of protection. So if that gets us on,
So it actually work against any enemies?
Yeah.
It's an aura of
yeah.
And I also have somehow I got an ability of protection of evil. I think I forgot where I got that from.
But wait, the protection within this or in this radius, all summoned and specifically evil creatures suffer a -1 penalty to their attack rolls, regardless of whom they attack.
Oh yeah, I also got detective E for one of my class roles when I created, I believe.
Well, as far, go ahead.
I somehow got something like that.
Well, as far as taking care of the problem at hand, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to try to. Can't remember the last time I used cure disease.
I don't remember you ever using it.
I'm going to. We're at wit's end, guys. I'm going to try to.
So Helen cast Cure Disease on Dane.
I will try a third sip of one of the one of the regular healing potions.
Last time he used the cure disease on the dead body of
Yeah,
Colin. Was it
Oh, I didn't remember if you had done that or it was someone else.
Yeah,
it was me. So I don't have it.
So he doesn't actually have it. Yeah.
But I'm immune to disease.
That's what it was.
A paladin is immune to all forms of disease.
It says a paladin can cure disease of all sorts, though not cursed afflictions such as lycanthropy. This can be done only once per week for every 5 levels of experience. Once per week at levels 1 through 5, twice per week at levels 6 through 10, etc.
All I'll say is it kind of contradicts itself here, so I'm interpreting it the way that from what I'm reading.
And it says in my copy, a paladin is immune to all forms of disease. Note that certain magical afflictions,
Right.
lycanthropy, and mommy rot are curses and not diseases.
Which actually contradicts what it says in some of the stats for those monsters. So,
Oh, okay. Why?
well, what about you, Dane? You have access to cure disease, right?
Yeah.
Because Vala whispered something to Helig.
I have it memorized.
Correct.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
we might have just to chill for a bit, like a day.
That's kind of close to the best thing we've got to see another 24 and
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then I shouldn't have been so-called disease to begin with.
Like I said, there's a contradiction. I'm interpreting the way that.
All right.
I mean, what I don't mind explaining later. I just don't want to say a lot now because you still don't know exactly what's going on. So, are you resting for 24 hours?
He's gonna tell us what it was when we die from it.
Yeah.
Are you resting for the 24 hours? I'm just trying to.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not disturbed for 24 hours.
That worries
You're safe in that room.
me. Yeah, no, it's just adventure or paranoia.
Sure.
They're waiting for us to turn.
So after the
monsters still have much to eat there.
so after the 24 hours, anybody switching spells or any of that kind?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna relearn what I learned the day before.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of going over. I had
If I remember
little
what it
list.
was.
Yeah, I had a nice little list, but I need to rethink those.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. But the one thing I am going to do, my 3rd level spells, I'm going to turn into Cure Disease.
Okay.
And when we rested for 24 hours, you guys said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it on Saturday, the 21st? Man, it was easier than this going through this place.
Well, at least Saturday night's all right for fighting.
That's all right for me.
So are you going to use your spells?
Yeah,
How many do you get?
3.
Okay.
They're third level, and I get 3 third level.
Okay. That's convenient enough.
Yeah. 3 for 3.
So you
5,
cast
5, 3.
so you cast on Uvalo and Helig?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then use Cure Light Wounds on Helig. See if that takes. And,
Oh, I thought you had to roll.
for Cure oh, sorry.
All right.
You're just not making sense.
Hey, before you waste any spells, I got from the macro.
Okay. I was gonna say the spells are easier to waste than the potions, because I can get them back. Oh, laying hands.
Yep.
It works.
Thank Jesus.
Thank Jesus.
Now the
Jesus,
now
ultimate divinity.
now the yeah, exactly. Now the contradiction I was saying, I just didn't want to say it before you guys kind of worked it out, but the contradiction is like, and it says that your immunity does not work against lycanthropy or mummy rot because they're curses, but the description of mummy specifically states it can be cured only with a cure disease spell. That's where I said it kind of contradicts itself. So
Yeah,
I'm just going by what's now.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
you went with the paladin description or the mummy rod description?
Well, I used both. The paladin description says that he's not immune to it. The only way it can be cured is a cure disease. That's what I did.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Even though technically under the paladin description, that would lead you to believe that you'd have to use remove curse because it says it's a curse and not a disease, but the description under mummy says this is the only way, so
And unfortunately, I used up my cure disease on Talon to keep his body preserved.
yeah, well, Dane used 3 of them, so I mean, even if you guys wanted to rest another, day or two or whatever you do to get back up to par, you can do that.
Oh, definitely. So, Dane, you got 10 extra hit points.
All right.
And that's all my healing.
Okay, how long are we? Since I need that for my journal.
We're not done resting yet, so it's kind of hard to tell until everybody gets healed.
Yeah.
Okay. I can cure light wounds once or twice.
Time the first to memorize it.
I have once memorized it.
I should be fine.
Remember, if you're planning to rest for, say, I know they already said they weren't sure how long, but, if you knew you had 3 days that you were resting, then use all your slots up for that kind of thing until you're all rested and what else you...
I have only 2 slots for it.
Yeah, I know. But don't you get another one at 3rd level, or is that further on to get the better healing spell?
I don't know.
It might be a
I don't
4th
think
level spell for you.
I think
Uh,
it's 4th.
Hey, Dane, the same day that you learned to cure or remove disease,
Yeah.
did you also have any healing potions that day also? Or healing spells?
Yes.
All right.
In fact, yeah. So I have 5 cure light wounds and 1 cure serious. And literally 5 cure level, and the 1 cure serious is all my 4th level. And 2nd and 3rd have no cures in the middle.
So yeah, go ahead and roll up those cures then, because I imagine between me, you, and Valo. So,
Yeah. Okay, so hold on, let me get my regular cure wound set up here. Okay, so we're gonna take one. Ray. Valo, one for you.
Oh, thank you.
Helig, for you.
all right.
Yeah. Hold on, let me check the settings. It seems.
I had the same problem with my burning hands.
Okay. Helig, another one for you. Now we're talking.
Now it'll be stuck.
Yeah. Valo, one for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
And,
you can repeat that all day long.
yeah, I wish. Okay, and
You're gonna press your luck?
I'm gonna take my cure serious. Big help there, getting closer.
Well, you're averaging around the same numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, Gregory.
I only have one, so
Oh, that's fine.
who's getting it?
Either me or Dane. I think
Who
Val's
is-
healed up
Yeah,
already.
I'm full.
Who needs it more?
I appreciate the help, guys. Thank you.
I give to Dane.
Oh well, let's give it to Dane then.
Yeah, I'm like 3 points away from full.
Okay, that'll help you out then.
So that, okay.
I'm still quite a bit low, so we're going to have to rest another day.
Or we could give you some healing potions. I think we're, hold on. Wrote it down, wrote it down.
Well, we're still going to have to rest another day to get your guys' spells.
Okay, just so you know, we have 9 healing potions left and 2 extra healing potions.
And I do got an extra healing potion as well. From way, way, way back when I started.
Okay.
Doing the Christmas adventure.
We're actually about to.
Okay, so that's
Take a break
that's
after
yours
this, so-
yourself. I'm keeping track of the group ones
yeah.
We
that
should
we
be
got
over here
in town.
around like
So, yeah, let's
7,
camp out
8-ish.
for another day to get your guys' spells back. I'll finish off the job with my lay on hands and potions.
Okay, let's do that.
But the game should be over around 7 or 8 o'clock, and then after that, I'm gonna take like an hour or 2 break, and then I'll stream it. I'll be streaming again later on, probably closer to like 10 or something, 10, 11 o'clock, and we'll play some more Flash games and whatnot, and fuck around the internet.
All right.
What's that? Okay.
So you rested 2 days?
Yes.
Okay.
And I get back, now since the remove disease, do I get back my 3 hit points?
Oh yeah, once you're cured, then you can heal as normal.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and I'm at 22. I need 44. I'm gonna lay on hands on myself. I'm just 12 shy. So I take 2 potions. Or are they 2d4?
2d4 plus 1, I think.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
I wrote them
It's
all
2
down.
potions.
That's right, because the other one is plus 3, or then you can split it into 3.
8 plus 3.
Right.
Yeah.
You lose the plus 3 if you do it in thirds. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
in thirds it's 1d8 plus 1. I wrote it down when you were getting us all that.
Oh,
You can't see as well as you used to.
Wow, that is bad luck.
You keep laying on hands, you're making yourself blind.
You guys want to call it a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're pretty close.
That note.
Alright, guys, we're going on break. I will see you
At
in
this
about.
rate,
I'll see you in about 10-20
at
minutes,
this
guys.
rate, we are averaging about
Keep hooked,
0.7
and we will be
monster a day. I
Hey.
think.
But we haven't lost anyone. No, wait, we did. Sorry.
Today, we haven't lost anybody
Today.
today.
And you're not going to like it. Pray for death.
What was that?
All right, let's pray for death, people.
It's intermission time.
For the good old hoedown.
We invite you to visit our refreshment stand located in the center of the drive-in.
All the peppers are at the bottom.
Our
Yeah,
service
I
is
didn't take
quick.
it here.
You'll find hot dogs,
I
hamburgers,
feel it
pizza,
now.
your favorite
It's
snacks,
on.
hot and cold beverages.
Oh, that one is.
And be a part of watching the movie. Visit our refreshment stand right now during our 10-minute intermission. We're glad to have you with us tonight. We hope you'll come this often. It's great to get out to the movies.
Oh, those copyright claims are incoming.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
I said the little leather wingbat, I'll tell to you the reason that I fly by night is because I lost my heart's delight. Howdy dowdy diddlum day, howdy dowdy diddlum day, howdy dowdy diddlum day.
Mr. Cow,
Yes?
how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop?
I don't know. I always end up biting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I.
Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. Me, I bite.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
He's crawling up my wall, black and hairy, very small. Now he's up above my head, hanging by a little thread. Oh, it's the spider. Oh, it's the spider. Now he's dropped onto the floor, heading for the bedroom door. Maybe he's as scared as me. Where's he come now? I can't see. Oh, it's the spider. Oh, it's the spider. There he is, wrapped in a ball. Doesn't seem to move at all. Perhaps he's dead, I'll just make sure. Pick this book up off the floor. Oh, it's the spider. Oh, it's the spider. He's come to a sticky end. Don't think he will ever mend. Never more will he crawl round. He's embedded in the ground. Oh, it's the spider. Oh, it's the spider.
We're now just 1 minute away from the beginning of our next feature. For your convenience, our refreshment stand will remain open after the feature begins, so you still have time to add to the fun of watching the movie. Before we begin our next feature, we'd like to remind you to replace your speaker before leaving the theater. If it is accidentally damaged, please notify someone at the refreshment stand. Again, thank you for coming out to the drive-in tonight. As you leave, please drive carefully and come back soon.
Everybody back?
Waiting on Alex. He's coming down.
You had to have the double shot, huh?
I'm just making sure that the recording is okay. My recorder for the night is my 14-year-old sister, who's listening to us and has the microphone switched off.
Oh, when you talked about having someone helping you, I thought you meant someone at work. I'm like, damn, I want to work at a place like that. Help me screw around at work. Record this game.
No, it's my sister at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured since my connection to Wi-Fi here is flickery at best, I would just have it recorded on my computer at home, but seeing as I was going to record it through TeamViewer, and it kind of fucked up on me, and I wasn't even able to connect through the TeamViewer to actually turn on the recording, so I recruited some help last minute.
I just worry that you're giving your sister delusions of what the workplace is. What, you can game while you're working?
Yeah, well, it's Sunday, so nobody's really here.
God bless Western culture.
Yeah. Basically,
I had a job like that too when I was working at a steel factory. It was just me and the other guy in the entire plant on every Sunday. We'd sit around breaking steel furnaces in, and that's like a 10-hour job. So we're getting paid double time plus playing Magic the Gathering for 10 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had one overnight job where the department head and 2 or 3 other guys would spend an hour or two in the back watching anime, and I'm like, I hope their jobs are done.
Well, digressing on that, because I don't want half of the game taken up with. We can talk about screwing off at work afterwards. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to.
We're waiting on Alex, anyways.
Yeah, but you guys can still discuss what you're going to.
Oh, okay.
No.
So I'm pretty much healed up, guys. So I'm good to go.
I'm fine.
I would say we all are.
So go back to that room then.
Yeah. Let's get back to that fucking door.
I don't know, what about that door pisses you off so bad?
Because it wasn't magical. I don't like it.
Fuck this door. It's not even magical. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I only fucks with magical doors, though.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it wasn't magical. Because mimics aren't magical.
Oh no. Nah, I'd have sprung that while the mummy was there. And actually, I did screw up because and this was in your favor. I forgot, actually, there's openings there that the Gloomfins sent should have been coming in. He should have been saving for that too. And there were a number of hits you guys got just by one that you would have missed if I'd have had you that save failed, but I forgot about it, so it worked in your edge. Like you thought that fight wasn't bad enough.
Hey, I came out of it unscathed.
Yeah.
And being in the next room really helps.
Well, and if you had taken an injury from something else or whatever and they'd have healed you, they'd have realized there was some connection between just the people that got hit by Sir Matthew, but there's not even a save for that. That's so fucked up.
Alright, well, is the door locked?
Nope.
Open the door.
Oh.
Brace yourselves.
It's empty.
Roll for surprise. No.
It's a trap. Alright, you gotta do the description. Want to read off?
Yeah. The decrepit state of this once luxurious oak paneled bedroom is kind of sad to see. There's a huge red velvet canopy bed covered with dust, the bed curtains tattered. The mattress is obviously served as a home for mice and insects. There's a large oak wardrobe hanging open nearby. wood spotted with termite tunnels and holes. The formerly plush rug is now moth-eaten. A gilt frame holds the brownish remains of what was once a huge oil painting. Its subject is now indeterminate.
I step in.
Okay.
And do a 10-minute search of the room.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Gregory, shoot that bed. Make sure it's not has anything.
Aren't you a brave fellow?
Should I do it?
So you make a 10-minute search. Is anyone else joining, or are you standing outside while he searches for 10 minutes?
I'm not going anywhere near.
Well, I have cure diseases ready, so I'll give a search. Okay, this time we're prepared.
I stare menacingly at the door.
After about, yeah.
That's going to be a running gag.
It takes you about 5 minutes to go through the decaying remains of men's garments in the wardrobe. But after just about 5 minutes of searching, I say just, but after about 5 minutes of searching through them, you come across 8 jeweled silver buckles. Whatever they were attached to, obviously, has long rotted away, but...
Okay. What about the next 5 minutes of searching?
That's all you find overall. You search another 5 minutes. I'm sorry, you search another 5 minutes and you don't cross any.
I was just gonna say, Halleck can manage to do a 10-minute search in under 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, you just didn't find anywhere else.
It's a room so small, 10-minute search only takes.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot there other than the wardrobe.
And Helix is so slow, it takes him 2 hours to watch 60 minutes. All right, well,
Takes
I'm
him
leaving
5
then.
minutes to make rice. There is a door here.
Oh, okay. Is it locked?
No.
You know, if you
I open
you can you have the token menu, right? It's just to the right of chat menu.
What's the question?
On the right where the chat is, there are tabs on the top, and there should be tokens or characters or something like that.
Okay.
And if you type door in there, like there should be a search bar.
Oh, yeah. I have plenty of tokens for that. I just when I was when I was fixing stuff up today before the session, I just completely forgot about it. So you open.
Can I?
It's not relevant. So you open the door. It leads into a balcony. Now, of course, back before the Gloomfens were created by this horrible spell, you can imagine it was probably a breathtakingly beautiful view. Of course, now the terrible fens that you're looking upon, the choking air that you're breathing. And of course, from where you're at, you can hear and see the ancient water wheel below, which is adding to the sound of thunder throughout the rift.
I can't remember if it was Helig or Whitakay that watched Talon fall through the balcony, so. I'm kind of hesitant going out there.
Well, he was also mind controlled by a mimic.
Would that make him a ventriloquist?
I'm going to step out, search around.
Make a notice roll.
The balcony is a mimic.
They had something like a ladder.
I failed.
Actually, how long are you?
How long am I?
Yeah, how long are you looking around the balcony?
Oh, I was gonna say about 10 inches wide.
No, those aren't details that interest me.
First of all, you're lying, so that's besides the
You suck one cock and you're branded for life.
point. Hey, it is what it is.
You have to say no homo.
About 10 minutes.
Oh, shit, yeah,
Enough for a 10-minute search.
Oh, wow, yeah, in a 5x15 area,
Yeah.
sure. You don't find anything of a moment
Alright, guys,
as
we're
you
back.
look up. Of course, you're in the academy proper, and there are twin towers that rise up from above the academy. As you're looking at the top of the tallest tower, you just glimpse the flash of what appears to be a large winged reptile of some sort.
Oh,
It seems to circle the tower and then ends inside.
I don't like where this is going.
Alright. If that's all I see, I come back in.
Okay.
Go in this room and wait for the party members to show up.
And that's all you're doing in that
Yeah.
room? Okay.
I pretty much searched everywhere. Oh man, no, I did not.
You didn't search for secrets, no.
Exactly. That's right. Oh, why I keep forgetting that.
Because it's intuitive that if you're searching, you're doing both. Wow.
Well, me and Dane would have found something.
Yeah, you guys like right away. Whoa. The oak paneling in the on all the walls of the room, you find that right in that spot, yes. One of the panels, it's like a slide, it's built as a sliding.
I open it.
It's a small, chilly, stone-walled room, thick with cobwebs. And, of course, in the room, as you can see, rests an iron-bound chest with a large lock.
Yay. Now, how would
shame
you...
we don't have anyone who can look.
Actually,
Do you have a crowbar?
Actually, as you open the panel, make a save versus poison.
Yeah.
Fucking spiders.
Look,
Say-
you do what you want on your time off. The rest of us are going to investigate this door. Start.
I passed.
Okay, you actually get hit with a poison needle trap. But it doesn't seem to hurt you. The poison must be so old and dried that it's ineffective. So again, you open, you see the chest in.
I see there's a lock on it. What did we have to do last time?
Well, I did say there was a large lock.
Yeah.
I had you make openers.
If that was somebody else making that save, we know.
Well, there's no thief to find that stuff.
My open doors is
You needed like an 11, I believe.
a 12 or below.
So
Well, we got a dwarvish hammer. Just
No,
smash.
I'll go ahead and spend my last fate point.
okay.
You know, what we did last time was we just smacked it a few times.
I was going to say that, the poison was...
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you did have me repeat it. I was thinking like doors that I can only do it one attempt.
You just like take your axe, smash the lock. It doesn't do anything. Well, I'm done here. Nothing to do. I can't do anything. Yeah.
Okay, I'll open up the chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
I always get this mixed up.
Oh, what number is the jeweled silver brackets? You know, by hand, offhand, or
What is it?
the 8 jeweled silver bracket or buckles?
Oh, item. Yeah, that would be 0098. I'll type that up here because I got to type some other stuff.
Okay. Hey, Alex.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Try one.
Sure.
You just feel a little bit burning in your throat. That's
I
it.
didn't take that. That's much different.
What's in the chest?
I'm about to.
He's looking it up.
My mama.
I'm actually typing it up. But,
Drawings of exotic pictures of Kenku.
Of who?
Kenku.
Who's that?
Bird people.
I don't.
Pink folio. Kenku.
The Birdman.
Oh.
It's porn for Drew.
I don't have to look up pictures of him. He spent the night at my house. Don't you think I was taking candid shots as he slept?
Kenku Birdman. It's a pull-out scroll. Or a pin-up scroll. Drawn in caveman fashion.
All right, I'm almost done.
Close into that. A funny picture, Eric.
I come across these when I'm looking for character reference pictures. And
I got quite a collection myself of just like D&D memes and Pathfinder memes, and I actually use them for my screensaver on my computer.
Okay.
Actually, from what you are posting, I joined like 4 or 5 D&D memeing sites on Facebook just in, like last 2 days or so.
Yeah, I get a lot of material from that.
Yeah, I actually have a couple files in my D&D file that's like playing the game and gags.
While we're waiting, is anyone going
I'm
to
posting it
actually,
now.
Oh, is anyone look at the replays of the games that I uploaded? Like actively look at it within the next week or so.
I'm gonna try. It's been really crazy around here the last couple of days.
Yeah, I don't force you to anything or.
Oh, I know. I've been
just-
wanting to. I haven't done anything D&D related in 2 weeks now, except for our gaming on Sunday.
If you end up looking at them, could you write down some good parts for the montage?
Yeah, that's no problem.
You see, yeah, you can just comment it under the video. And
I could use that bronze plate now. So
I'm gonna go through them myself, but you can just make it easier for me.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. In fact, I got a thing I pretty much got tomorrow freed up, so that's if something doesn't happen to my mother-in-law.
So gaming wise, like I said, I posted on there what you found. So
yeah, I'm writing them down right now. So the guy's going to go on without me, so I get this copy down.
I could use that armor because I have none.
Sure you want to try it out?
Scepter.
It removes stuff, so yeah, go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that plate, the bronze plate mill, whatever the hell it is. And pray that it's not cursed. I have nothing.
Can I have a question? What is filigree? Because I have no idea what that word means.
Trying to think how to explain it. It's a decoration, like an ornamental decoration that is kind of like they might put around, like the handle of the weapon might be like iron or whatever, but it will have decorative, like silver, gold, whatever it is,
it's
traced around it.
Oh, okay. So it's painted over with golden paint or something like that.
They use like a wire that they melt around it to put a design on
it. I get it. I know what it is now. Thanks.
I know what it is, but putting it into words, even though I speak the language, like I don't.
Yeah, they say English is like one of the hardest languages to learn.
It is, because it has like no set rules. I mean, it has rules, but there's exceptions to every single rule.
You have never, ever tried to learn
What language is this?
English.
Oh, I thought Chinese is the hardest. That's just me.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you've never tried Czech before.
No, I haven't.
It's a fucking hell of a language. You thought German was bad? Czech is like 3-4 levels higher.
German's easier than English. The only hard part is memorizing the genders of non-gendered things like chairs and tables and stuff.
Yeah,
because like Spanish has that, but you look at the word and decipher whether it's a male or female word. But with German, there's not. You just have to memorize it.
Yeah, that's it. But in German, they have, I believe, 6 different words for genders, like der, die, das.
Well, it depends on whether it's multiple or.
Yeah, but in total.
Multiple male, multiple female, multiple mixed groups. Yeah, there.
Yeah, but they reuse them for different. Situations, different.
Right, and it's all memorization. So anyway.
In Czech, we have like 18 different
Wow.
ones.
Guys, go ahead and go on without me. I'll catch up.
All right. What about this bronze plate mill?
Go ahead and
You said you could have it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the armor class is.
Oh.
Is it like plate mail like 4 more or 5 more?
Got your bronze plate right here. No, it's not as much as plate mail. It's bronze plate by itself is 16. So then you would add shield or whatever.
Alright, bronze plate mail was 16.
Gives you 16.
Alright. I'll figure it out.
Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I have a shield. So that'd be
Yeah, it has a
17
+1 medium shield.
Yeah, so you're at 17 AC then, unless you have AC bonuses for
Then I got
dex.
plus 3 dexterity. No,
Really?
Plus 2 dexterity.
I didn't realize Seamus was so dexterous. Alright, well that takes you to 19 then.
Yeah.
So, that's not bad.
That stops me from being a complete coward.
He's only mostly coward.
Pretty much.
It's a shame I can't really wear anything.
Nope. You have to go for protective items like rings and necklaces and stuff.
And on top of that, my being mystic only, it makes me immaterialistic. So if there's nothing of any use other than selling it, then I can't take it.
See, that's a good excuse.
Well, you can definitely use, items that enhance your AC, so you wouldn't have to get rid of those. So what are you guys doing from here? We're running low.
Well, I think we should proceed.
Yeah. Continue on down the hallway.
Up the hallway.
Down the hallway?
Up the hallway. We are going up.
Going north. Well, you see that's one of the fun things about English.
Well, whatever you're gonna do, I mean.
I'm not leading the group.
Continue exploring the floor.
Okay.
Like, take point.
I take point.
That works.
That door.
That's a lot of doors.
Yep, there's 3 doors with eyesight.
Is that bottom door, the southern door, locked?
No.
Alright, I open it.
Couldn't you just listen to it first?
Nope. That'd be too easy.
Alright, let me move you over.
Well, can you at least scream Leroy Jenkins when you do it?
Yeah. No, after encountering rust monsters, he's gonna open it and look.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
Your leather scroll case have jumped from 109 to the right.
Yes, I know, because nobody inquired to look inside it.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Hey.
Yep.
I found an error like that in the Combat and Tactics book.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask when we got on to English language, and
What didn't we look inside?
The scroll case.
I'm not interested. The last time I pulled
it. Helic did 10-minute search, so I thought it was included.
10-minute search has nothing to do with looking at items that you found. I posted the items. One of them was a leather scroll case. Nobody said they were looking at it. Now Helic just opened a door, so that's where you guys are at the moment.
Whittaker can figure it out.
I'm just waiting for spring snakes to come out.
The door is already opened a little bit, so you just open it the rest of the way. Inside, the remains of whatever furniture it used to contain found in a far corner. The whole room is draped in spider webs, and the floor is sprinkled with small animals. That's when you see 2 black 6-foot-long spiders with red hourglasses on their bellies in the middle of
Close the door. I say close the door.
Yeah, they're not giant spiders. They're just poisonous spiders. And we don't do well with poison.
6 foot long is pretty fucking giant.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, if there were regular Black Widow spiders, we're like, close it wide.
So do you close the door?
I do, and I go. I walk away from.
That's a good idea. I can't make poison saves to save my life.
Whatever is in there, it doesn't have the volume.
We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
When we're like 12
Eventually.
Well, we got poison saving throw 2.
Actually, I have a really good poison saving throw.
Well, you're not fighting them, so it don't matter. So what are you doing now?
The door to my right.
Hmm?
The lock.
Nope.
I open it. I'm going to tell these guys to stand back.
Giant spiders.
You see what looked to be a chunky wooden bed frame, a broken wardrobe, chewed up chairs. It's all that remains in this room. Looks like it was a living quarters, of course, at some point. There's a broken ceramic jug that rests at the foot of the bed frame. There's a faint whiff of a spicy fragrance that was in, possibly, I think, maybe from herbs or flowers that once put to try to freshen up.
Boy, somebody had fun in this bed.
Are there enemies?
No,
No,
not
they
that
are.
not that you
No,
see.
they are.
All right. I go to the jug and open it and smell it.
It's cracked open. It's like it's already broken. It looks like it probably had wine or something in time.
Well, I do a 10-minute search then.
Okay.
You see, now there are monsters.
You don't find anything of interest.
Check for secrets. Find my macro.
Mackerel. I know.
All right, guys, it's safe.
So we press on. Quietly past the door with spiders.
Yeah, when we get a flamethrower, I'll be sure to come back.
There you go.
The battle find.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Let me try it.
You can be sure. Yeah, you're positive there's nothing in there to find that's secret.
Alright. Tell Dane to watch out. I'm opening up this door.
Dane's keeping an eye on that door at the south, just in case.
I open up this door.
Okay. As soon as you open the door, you're assaulted by a strong ammonia odor. The table, chair, and wardrobe of carved dark wood are scratched and covered with animal droppings. You see a faded, though still luxurious canopy bed that sits against the far wall. The heavy burgundy curtains are drawn.
I was going to say, I'm kind of worried the fact that the furniture is all pretty much relatively intact, the looks of it.
Yeah, well, if I can tell it's animal droppings and stuff, I'd gonna let it be.
You remember those rats on the first floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty hard flashback on that.
See, as my alignment, I can't really attack animals since they're not really evil.
Huh. If you saw that there was something in there that you needed, I mean, it's not like it's an evil act to kill an animal. They are dangerous, and but if you don't see anything there that seems worth fighting them over, I could see just saying, well, it's just not worth the risk.
Well, I can't stop other people from going in there.
No. But nobody else seemed really
enthused.
Yeah, so
Can I look inside the room and take a notice roll? If I just
What,
spot something.
The room where the spiders are?
No, this one.
Oh yeah, I mean anybody.
Well, notice is 13.
You know, like,
so...
are there bats hanging from the ceiling? Rats
Oh, I should be able to notice something if there's something to notice.
Something seems to be moving in the canopy.
Yeah, those are the rats. From where Helic is standing, I presume he sees further into the corridor.
Oh. Yeah, I was looking at some other stuff while you guys were deciding.
I wasn't even paying attention either.
Well, it's not that I wasn't paying attention. I was looking something else.
Well, my direction is looking more south than it was the other way.
So you see the corridor continues to the east, about 35 feet, and there are two doors, one at the far end to the south, and one about halfway down the corridor that also leads south.
Are we, before I go down there, are we going in that room or are we just bypassing?
I didn't see anything of interest.
Alright.
Go for it. Let's go. Let's go down.
Yeah, I think we've had it with animal encounters.
You know, we have three.
You open the door to the south?
Yeah, if it's not locked, I just open up the door.
You know, it opens into a short hall. Dust covers the mosaic that's in the floor of the hall. It seems to be a picture of the crest of Sir Jameson. And as you look closer, it seems to appear to be a huge silver wyvern in flight on a blue shield that has stars sprinkled across it. You also see a rotting wool tapestry hanging on the east wall. It shows a man on a horse with his hounds at the bottom of a hill. They're chasing a stag that is silhouetted against the setting sun at the top of the hill.
Do I have to make a notice roll to see if I see any footprints in the dust?
Doesn't look like anybody's walked there for quite a long time.
Actually, I mentioned this now, guys. I'm actually getting picked up at 7:30.
Alright, I open the door.
So I'm kind of glad
Alright, give me 1 minute.
But, I'll definitely start doing this like every Sunday now since I have the time to, so start expecting live streams every Sunday.
Brace yourselves, the boss fight is incoming. You know, we have three anti-respawning shrouds, so if we are missing one undead thing, it's gonna be in this room.
I'm kind of under the idea that if that's his...
Okay. You open the door and you see a room. There are 3 walls that contain wooden racks. The racks hold rusty swords, sabers, hand axes, all different kinds of weapons. High on the north wall, you see a silvery shield with the symbol of 2 swords crossed over it. Additionally, you would have been you were definitely in that dungeon then. You also see something else that you recognize. It appears to be a skeleton with 4 arms, of a type you encountered in the catacombs of Lord Hrod. However, this time there are 4 of them.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
It's initiative.
Turn it.
Hold and bone.
His coming's on delay. It really is, because it says rolling dice.
You're first.
And it was.
Hello's up in the front, so he acts first.
I stand about right here and attack the one to my north.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to choose that. There's a find a macro. Ooh, good roll. Anything lower than a white, I
Turn.
burn.
No effect.
Ouch.
You know, I just imagine, people having amulets of prevent turn undead or protection turn undead 10-foot radius. Evil wizards got to have something.
There are certain undead in they didn't really do it in AD&D, regular D&D. There were certain powerful undead that got saves versus turn. But
Yeah, I figured necromancer at least would make an amulet or something.
Yeah.
In the One Roll Aids book undead, they have items like that as well. But anyway, so that's you. Are we going back in order, or how are you doing this?
Well, I'm too far away to even get it in.
So you want to go with Dane next?
Yeah. I shall come in and attack this guy here. By the door. Is that a hit?
No.
Next.
You want to go with Malo?
Well, I'm good.
Alright, I'm closer.
Yeah, but do you want to be in hand to hand?
No, I don't. But I want to steal him.
It's up to you guys.
Shout down the hall. Hey,
Let's. Well, I'll go first.
Gregory, send the next guy in.
Come on down.
Give him a pat on the back and shove him down the hallway.
Alec,
Yeah.
are you going?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you.
This door, right?
You overshot
Wow, are
it.
you even paying
Wait,
attention?
wait.
I'm kind of trying to discuss a ride home.
That's Valo's move?
There.
All right. Yes. Thank you. We're in combat, right?
Yes.
Thought so. Making sure.
Are these skeletons?
They appear to be skeletons with 4 arms and a combination of different weapons.
Okay.
13 does not hit.
Fair enough.
And they are not undead.
Ah, that was.
They are not undead. Oh, I might use some spells then.
They're just very malnourished. Malnourished.
Again, for those that were there, you did fight one of these in the Tombs of Lord Hrod. It was fighting alongside a Necrophidius. If that gives you any ideas.
Yeah, I remember.
What was that?
Initiative?
Not everyone is gone.
Oh, I thought they did. Who didn't go?
Gregory.
I can't really.
The monsters haven't gone either.
No. I can't get in there.
I mean, if you want to attack it in hand to hand, you can. You're in the next
No, thank
space
you.
from it. Okay. Then it's their turn. Dane, it swings at you with its bardiche and misses terribly, but then it thrusts with its spear and just barely misses you. One attacks you, Helig, and misses with 3 weapons.
Dang.
They're a little stiff after all these centuries.
Ooh!
Except for that one.
Yeah.
He knew to stretch out every year or two.
Well, I got 3 surrounding me, so
Yeah.
one's bound to hit me.
Statistically speaking.
I'm thinking more of a 4.
Are you armed? You're armed with a shield, right?
Yes. And that shield gives me 5 armor class.
Right. Was a little less frightening than I expected it to be. It manages to hit you with its short sword for 3 points of damage, and it also causes you to drop your weapon, which really doesn't do anything at this point, so you just pick it up next round. And that one, let's see. Nope, and then the other 2 attack you, Howlig, for all their attacks. The one to the north of you swings its long sword, and it almost shaves your hair. Otherwise, none of them land a hit.
Lucky.
So, that's back to initiative.
What do you mean, lucky? I lost my sword.
You're first.
Okay, before Seamus does anything, I hand him one of the...
Well, since the
whole
skeleton
mother
is standing
vials.
there, can I hit him with the broadsword?
Yeah, I had said you could, but what was... Hold on real quick. What was Gregory's thing?
I said before Seamus does anything, I come to him, hand him one of the holy water, and tell him to try and using it.
That's
on one
up
of the
to...
skeletons.
That's up to him whether he wants to do that or not. I already said they weren't undead, so...
I just tell him, I don't make him do it.
What are you doing, Seamus?
I'm gonna take the swipe at this guy right next to.
Alright.
Okay.
And it's also the idea that
broadsword range.
you know you have not undead.
Sure.
So if you can't be active,
21 hits
actively roleplay.
for 7
Small or
points.
large?
They're medium.
All right, 7 points.
7 points, yup. Helig?
Since I'm dropped, I'm gonna hit him with my. Can I pick up my sword and hit him with the shield punch?
Like I said, it really didn't affect you. You can pick it up and attack the same. It really didn't do anything. I was asking about your shield because there was a chance they could have knocked your shield out, which would have given. But
Oh, I know, but I'm just going to shield punch him and pick up my sword.
Okay.
We'll try it out.
You would have hit probably without -4.
-4? No, that's for cold shots.
Oh, well, it's still a total of 13, right?
Yeah.
So, guess it doesn't hit. You attempt to shield punch it, miss, but you retrieve your sword.
And now my AC is down to 20.
Okay. For what? When you use your shield punch, you lose.
Yeah, I use my I'm pretty much shieldless.
Why does that happen?
That's what it says in the book.
So once you try to hit someone with your shield, like you can no longer use your shield for defense?
For that round, for the rest of that round.
Oh, for that round. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. All right. Valo?
Nope, doesn't hit.
It's been bad luck with your rolls.
Yeah.
Dane?
He gets Joseph back. He can take all the bad rolls.
Which one were you attacking?
Sorry, sound out. Still working on that one.
To the northeast of you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hit. Nice.
Where is that thing about the shield bash or shield punch?
It's in the combat and tactics.
Gregory, I know there's probably nothing you can do right now.
Yeah, I can't push around them or anything. I certainly won't try shooting over them. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in book 2149, the TSR 2149.
Ooh. Dane, the one to your south hits you with both the spear and the bardiche. Or however you say that.
How is it written?
It's French, so we're not even going to get into languages with that one. 9 points of damage total.
Count the money.
To Dane. The one to your south, Helig, hits you with its short sword for 3 points of damage. And then it actually does knock your shield out of your hand. That was cute.
Just because it didn't like what happened.
And that does 1 point of damage.
Just be lucky I don't have the Mr. Fister.
The one to your east hits you with a two-handed sword and a battle axe.
Ow.
For 12 points total. Sorry, it takes a little longer when you're like rolling 4 attacks and shit per creature.
Oh, that's no problem. I gave it a little bit of advantage about my shield, so I was getting bored not getting hit.
The creature to the north hits Valo with a short sword for 3 points. Its other short sword misses. Then it connects with its long sword. You're stunned by that. You're effectively out for 2 rounds.
Wow.
Plus 4 on you until you overcome stun. And 16 points of damage. Then when it attacks you with its Morning Star for its final attack, it fumbles.
Who gets the 16 points?
Well, it was more than that if you add the two together, but that was Valo.
Oh, God.
And it loses its grip on its weapon. It'll get a -2 to its next attack. God for small favors.
What was the second hit for?
16.
I already got your hit points.
Okay.
You're set. You're paralyzed or something for 2 rounds.
He was stunned. Yeah.
Stunned.
Okay.
It took me like an hour and a half to make those tokens, just all
Oh,
the editing I had to do. So that takes us back to initiative.
Alright. Oh, bro, you got hit like 5 times.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
I did not know why I'm on delay.
I was as well. I didn't get them all. So I figured it was higher than that.
You're first.
Yeah, I'm probably going to want to leave, but I might.
No, the one that hurt Valo was going to get attacked.
Yeah, I'm just going to yell here.
That is a hit for 6 points of damage. It's weird that skeletons take half damage from slashing and piercing, but skeleton golems don't. So that's in your favor too, I guess.
It's the materials they're made out of.
Yeah.
It's not Scottish, it's crap!
Alright. I'm picking up my shield and...
You can still attack.
Yeah, I'm looking for my macro.
Oh. 18 hits. Which one were you attacking? The one above you, or?
Yes, one above me. Get Valo out of there.
For how much damage? 12? No, that's not good.
11.
11, which takes it out. Valo?
Would I be able to move through 2 ranks of people?
Make a dex check. You're fine.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Dane?
I'll take the one to my south.
That does not hit. Gregory?
I'll wait around before Seamus gets in on the action, and then I'll follow him.
Okay. So that goes...
Is Gregory allowed to use his healing proficiency on Valo?
Yeah,
sure, sure, why not?
Alright.
I can now. Okay. Let's try.
I mean, it says sometime after the battle, so I mean, I would say if he got back into the fight, you wouldn't be able to do it again. But sure, you can take your...
He certainly does get it.
Okay. So for there...
Up 3 points.
This one moves around here. So you're back to 25, right? For your AC, Helig?
Yeah. Well, no, because I had to pick up my shield, so...
Oh, I thought you did that.
Yeah, I did, but at the end of this round, I'll be back up to 25. Since I lost the shield this round, I had to pick it up.
Okay.
They would still have the...
The one to the south of you missed with all 3 attacks. The one to the north hits with its short sword. 2 points.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that?
And they both miss Dane, so that's it for them.
Lucky Dane.
I believe that's initiative.
Yep. No, I get a in the round.
Oh, you get your end around. Oh.
$20
On which one?
on the one underneath Dane
That one.
for 9 points of damage.
All right. All right. So then we did initiative. They're going first. They both miss Dane. Both attacks on me.
Both whiffs with both attacks.
Those all miss. That one. The one to the north attacks you with a two-handed sword. Dane misses, and then swings its short sword and battle axe at Helig. And misses. So then it's on you guys, Seamus.
Oh.
Okay. Helig.
Attack the one underneath the Dane.
Gonna do it. I imagine Valo's still sitting out.
Yeah.
Dane?
Again with the one to myself. It's better.
It's a hit. Alright. Gregory?
I think I can now shoot over 2 people.
You can shoot past Seamus and over Dane.
Over Dane.
This one.
Dane is small, right?
Yeah.
And
Well, technically he's still medium size, but
okay,
I'm short but wide.
Fuck.
Oh.
well, you can get your end of the round action and do it again.
You rolled a 2, a natural 2.
Oh yeah. Well, Dane just took 4 points of damage.
Seems he can't hit the broadside of a cleric.
You gonna take your end of the round and try again?
Okay. Kind of.
Why not?
Fuck!
Oh man!
I thought I killed that one behind me.
Roll another d20.
Oh fuck! This is gonna hurt.
Enemy attacks on you at a +2 until your next action. They're not going to get to you anyway, so you're. And that would take us back to initiative.
All right.
They're first.
Bam.
I rolled a 1. Yes.
All right, now I'm back up to 25 armor class now.
Okay, Dane, you are hit with the Bardiche for 3 points.
Surprisingly enough, you are actually pronouncing it right.
I don't even care for pronouncing it.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, you are pronouncing it right.
Oh, okay. Wow, the one missed you just by 1, Helig.
All right.
And then the one to the north, I'm going to do the same thing. One attack on Dane. It just barely misses, and 2 on you that miss. So, Seamus. All right, Helig.
$16.
Not gonna do it.
Nope. No, yeah, they're not undead. So yeah, 16.
Dane. That'll do it.
Yeah, right. It better. Okay, that's it. I'm out of the combat.
Gregory.
Hey, Dane, which one are you attacking, by the way?
The one to my south.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm attacking the same one you are.
Well, we could just, whittle him down.
How much hit points do you have left, Dane?
I'm 29.
Okay, you can
Only
take
lost
one.
about a fifth.
You can take one more hit.
Don't be pushing the dwarven toughness,
320s later.
Well, that is a miss, but it is end of round actions.
I do not believe I went last round.
Did not. Darn. Gregory, you get one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's better.
Boys.
Roll another 20.
Come on. Meh.
Normal damage, but you knocked it down. It's effectively out 1 round.
You see what a little piece of silver can do?
Actually, that takes it out.
Oh, yeah.
So he falls down and stays down.
Yeah. That was into the round, so that's back to initiative, right? Your first.
$16, please. $16.
Nope. Helig? You there?
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. I was in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right.
Hopefully I get back in time. 23. Oh, and 14 points of damage to the person north of me.
All right. Yep. Dane?
Still working on the guy to the south.
That'll be a hit.
Now we're talking.
Probably not a option right now, Gregory. And there would be no end to the round this round, but they still get to. What's that?
If I know he is there, can I cast lights on it, at least?
I'm pretty sure it's line of sight.
No. Then I'm not doing anything.
I think behind him, that position, not quite. So it is their action. The one to the south, Dane, hits you with his short sword and his warhammer for 8 points. The other one swings at Helig, connecting with its short sword. Gee, I keep getting the same result. It makes you drop your shield. And you take 4 points of damage. So that would take us back to initiative. They're first.
I'm at AC 20.
Yep. The one to the south hits you with its short sword for 6 points, and then with its warhammer for 4 points. The one to the north takes one swing with its two-handed sword. Dane misses, and then takes 2 more with its short sword and its battle axe at yourself. And misses with both of those. Seamus? That'll hit. 8 points. Helig?
Can you try to hit him from left to right so that you sidestep?
That definitely hits.
14 points of damage.
And that was the one to the south?
Correct.
Okay. Excuse me. Dane?
The one to the south, still.
Definitely a hit. Drops it.
Chipping away.
Gregory?
Can I push past Seamus?
Yeah, if you don't mind being in hand-to-hand.
No, I would go here.
You get an attack of opportunity.
If you don't take any other actions, get away with it. If you take an action, it's going to get attacks of opportunity. All three of its attacks, or no, it would just be one attack. But either way, if you move past it and you don't make any other actions this round, you can do it without getting.
And I think I'll entrust him to our fighters.
It's up to you. Like I said, if you just wait till next round, you can move past and it won't hit you. It's only if you attack this round that it will.
Yeah, keep on forgetting about your roll.
Let's do it. I'll move there.
Okay. I believe that's it, right?
Yeah, I get it into the round.
Okay.
$22.
Yep, damage.
13 damage. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 damage.
He's still gone.
Oh, well.
Hey, better late than never, I guess.
10-minute search of the room. And I fall to the ground and catch him.
Yeah, those 10-minute searches are exhausting.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
10 minutes searching for my breath.
All you find are pretty much what I described: racks of rusty weapons, as well as the shield that's metal.
Is the shield like useful, or is it so rusted that it would break on the first?
Doesn't seem like it's rusted.
Do a magic test on it.
Wait till we're camping and cast detect magic on everything. That way everything is all gathered up. I'll take the shield then, just to hold on to it until we get it analyzed.
Okay, let me get.
Number 112.
Yeah, there's a description too, which I did say earlier, but I'll type it up so that it's there.
And I could really use some healing, guys.
I'm gonna.
I should say swords.
Okay. I thought you meant that there was a shield over 2 swords that were across.
Oh no, it's a symbol.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit you with 3 cure wounds. So this is 1, 2, 3 all at once.
Okay.
And I'm giving you my herbalism, which is 3, so take 3 up, 3 more.
That definitely helps
you
now.
Dane, you want herbalism too?
Yes, I can use it.
You got it.
Shield.
Seamus, are you hurt?
The herbalism, is that 3 or
3?
Automatic? 3. And I will do a sheet up here. Healing proficiency.
Why did that spider move?
Maybe they can.
I don't like this.
They're digging their way.
Are you? Nada.
So, tending to hell.
What was that for?
For healing.
Okay.
And so it'd be. It's 1d3, but since we don't have that, I'm just. Oh wait. No.
Well, did we determine last time that you only got 1 healing attempt? Or how did we figure that?
Yeah, because he's doing herbalism, I'm doing healing.
It's still a healing roll. It's just enhanced by herbalism.
Yeah. If you don't have, I think it's just
I think you have to pick one or the other.
Forgot how they worded it.
Basically, from what I remember, you can get 1 healing attempt per combat. You know, if 5 people can do healing, you still won't have it attempted on you once.
All right, well, I searched for secrets. I couldn't find any. Does Valo or Seamus want to try?
Dane, don't take.
I was just getting ready to, too.
Is pretty confident there's nothing hidden.
Wait, I sense some scratching on the wall. I think there's something in the room next door.
What could
cut
it
through
be?
the wall or go back around?
It's probably those rust monsters.
Yeah.
It's a false door. No, rust spiders. That's all we need.
Oh man.
No. It could be worse. They could be flying rust spiders.
There you go. That spit poison. They don't have to bite you.
Well, that's how Helen got that scar.
Yeah.
That beetle under that bed that spit poison and scarred his face. Or spit acid, rather.
Yeah, it scarred my nose and my face.
Don't ever ask him how he got these scars.
Why not? Is it very embarrassing? No, it's because I gave it to him and it might remind him. He still owes me.
I opened up this door. Dum dum dum.
It's a little warmer than most of the rest of the tower, though why is not really apparent. And of course you see a stone spiral staircase with worn steps leading upward.
Good news, guys. We are getting immolated by a dragon.
Well, that's way up higher.
Let's go forward.
So this is the top of the academy level, which is when you are getting into the tower levels. I'm moving us to a new screen. That's why it's taking.
Oh, okay. I had expanded, so there's not much room. Oh, and guys, I might not be here next Sunday.
How come?
Next weekend's a Renaissance Fair in my town next to me. And Sundays is the only day my wife has off besides Thursdays.
What state? Or is it a state fair, or it's just the...
I'm not sure if it's state fair or not. It's in Hampton, Illinois, Renaissance Fair.
Okay. Okay, good. No, I was asking because usually I know them. It's like, oh, the Maryland Fair, the Pennsylvania Fair, the New York Fair, things like that. It's like there might be one, maybe two per state in some places.
Next Sunday's NFL.
Usually I wouldn't miss a game, but it is a Renaissance Fair, so.
It's understandable.
For a gamer, you got to be a Rennie at some point in your life.
I never have. I can't afford it.
We all know I'll come up with something clever to make it.
I think the term Rennies is actually for people who work there, not so much good.
At any rate,
yeah.
Have you guys moved to the new screen?
Yes.
Yep.
I can't say that.
Control.
Huh?
I haven't. Matter of fact, I lost myself.
All right.
You're not on the next screen?
Yeah.
All the players should be over there.
There are 5 of us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I had to make it smaller. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you had to find this where we were. We're now in this one tiny little square in this vast blackness.
Well, it's a spiral staircase. You know, it's kind of stuffy at this point. You see what looks like what used to be furry moss that grew between the stones, but now it's apparently dead, the remains of which look like strips of brown velvet. And, of course, there's a door.
Shit streak. I opened the door.
More swarm buttons.
Someone tells me you should have rested up before we came up here, but as a player, I know we're pressed for time.
Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to change your mind about opening the door.
No, let's go ahead. Fucking kill us.
Famous last words.
This maybe.
The door leading into the room was open a crack. You went ahead and opened it. Whatever the original use of the room was, it seems to be largely empty. You see scattered remains of shattered statues, stones, rocks, what appear to be small statues of rats and different animals. You also see a couple of statues that look like people that are crumbled and broken, but almost whole, in addition to the various other bits of statue that you see scattered around the floor. Of course, you see there's another door leading in, which is hanging part way open, and then another door here.
Alright, I step in and look at the statues.
Make a roll for surprise.
I knew it. Would you believe me if I told you that I totally expected that?
Yeah, I would, because I would have expected.
Okay,
I think we all were.
So I am surprised.
So the party is well, no, it's one roll. So add your modifiers. What's the total?
2.
2. So anybody that has a reaction adjustment or whatever it is of +2 or more would not be surprised. Otherwise, you're barred.
I don't think I have.
Seamus got it by 1.
Oh wait, I have 2.
No, I'm complete. The slowpoke character is gonna miss.
So they say, sure.
Reaction adjustment.
No, it's Yes, it is.
And I have 2 or more.
Okay, so as long as you have that, you are not surprised. Who is not surprised?
I am not surprised.
You and Seamus, is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm surprised. I have no.
I'm surprised. Paolo's surprised. Alex
Okay,
surprised.
that's why I'm asking who isn't. So it looks like it's just Seamus and Gregory, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Stepping forward from behind the statues, you see what appears to be a woman with deep eyes with just pinpoints of light, writhing serpents for hair.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
They aren't statues, they're the previous adventurers.
Don't look at her.
Helig, save versus petrification.
That sounds like Medusa.
Oh no. Oh no.
God, now there's a save you don't get to make very often.
Alright, as soon as I find the macro.
Now there is a save that you only have to make once on a character.
Yeah!
Alright, so you're okay.
I'm going to use my efficiency on this one.
A second.
What are you doing? I'm converting my eyes, oh Lord.
Right.
It's called blind fighting.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's... I believe that's all it can do this round. Well, it's an automatic thing for anyone that looks at it, so it would still be act. So...
Okay.
And misses. So, yeah, Gregory and Seamus connect this round.
You remember what I did to that golem, right? The mirror tube?
Okay.
I am doing that again. On her.
The outline? Oh,
the mirror tube.
Oh, the
illusion.
Okay.
You know, if you perfect that, you should make your own spell out of it.
You can do that. Okay. And then Seamus?
Seamus is going to take a shot past I guess it's Gregory, straight towards whatever that is right there.
Okay.
It's a Medusa.
Don't look.
I can't really tell from the distance. Oh, it was a 19.
It's a woman with a really bad hair day. It's a hag.
Alright, that would take us back to initiative.
Damn it, that was a 19.
No, I have...
Roll again. First.
2 shots.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, position yourself.
I think he...
Yeah, be different. Stay on the stairs and fire.
That was the whole point.
You hit me in a certain spot, I'll kill you.
Oh, there we go.
Take you back down the stairs.
You're being negative.
What did I tell you about those negative waves?
Yeah, I probably never heard of Medusa where I'm in my homeland.
You missed.
Well, where you're from, they're called Gorgons.
It does get cover because it's behind the statues, so... Helig?
Are any of these creatures in my homeland?
Any what? Probably not.
Alright. So I have no idea what, so I'm going to just attack it. Saber some petrification?
Yep.
Wait.
Do
it's
yourself
in
a
the
favor
mirror
and
cube,
let's
right?
just cut out all the lights.
Nice.
If we cut out all the lights, those of us who...
Yeah, but I have no idea what attacks will do to me.
His character isn't aware.
I would have thought that the mirror tube would do something.
Well, it hasn't even acted yet.
Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna cut it. Literally.
Right. Valo? Yeah, but you can get past him. Okay. If you're looking at her to fire or whatever, if you're not trying to avert your eyes, if you're not aware of the situation, which nobody's right. Exactly. Okay. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not. Oh wow.
You are rolling over or under
petrification? Over.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want a lower number, or as you go higher in level, your numbers get lower and you have to roll.
Over.
Love it.
Sure. No, you can continue. That hits for 6. Okay, Dane?
Okay, I'm gonna try to hold my shield up and sway.
Yeah.
Looking at feet.
Hey, Alex, you might have to update your saving throw.
Take a swing at her from behind.
So you take a -4.
Yeah, they
I
changed.
have blind fighting.
Oh,
So
I'm
it'll be
sorry.
a -2.
Okay.
What level are you? Oh yeah, you really need to update it.
7.
So go ahead and attack.
Yeah, you get
So
lazy.
that'd be 16.
That still hits.
Right.
10. Okay. Gregory?
I'm still channeling the illusion.
You're still focusing on that.
Yes.
Alright.
When you said I had to update, do you have my character sheet? Or are you talking about something else?
Yeah, all this time Alex has been using first level saving throws.
Yeah, they do.
So he's been skating by the skin of his teeth.
It lunges at you, Helig, and the various twisting, writhing serpents that she has atop her head snap at you. They don't manage to make contact.
Alright.
So she sees through it, then.
Seems like it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was talking with Alex. Dane, did you do anything to tell us anything, or?
Oh. Yeah, running in Medusa, don't like.
Oh, okay.
Shield your eyes. It's going.
Avert your eyes.
Alright.
Well, that would, actually, Seamus would get it into the round. And then it would be initiative.
Here we go. Eyes closed, as I can't see.
Yeah. Initiative.
Oh.
She is going first. And she's confused by the illusion this round. So,
what was it?
She's going to attempt. She's going to attempt to lash out randomly. And because of the illusion, she's not able to hit an illusion. Seamus? That's a hit for 8 points. Oh! Seamus fires a shot, goes through the doorway, lands in the Medusa, and takes her out.
Wee! Damn, mate.
Now, Dane, were you going on player knowledge, or were you going on a skill that your character has as far as what Medusas are? Hello?
I think it'd be more. Sorry. I think it'd be more player knowledge.
Okay.
Hold on, let me point out.
Yeah, did you ever see that show? What's that name of that movie?
Sorry, my sound keeps dropping.
You know the one with the guy who had the mechanical bird or owl or something like that?
Oh, Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
That has to
Classic.
be one of the worst movies known to mankind.
Yeah. The remake.
That's funny because the original has like a huge following. But
yeah, the original it's okay, but the remake is fucking bullshit.
I liked the sequel to the remake just as, not to get off topic, but if you just turn your brain off and want to see like monsters and heroes fighting each other, like it delivers in that regard. But
in the 80s, it was the most hated movie.
that's strange because I think it made a lot of money. It was one of Harryhausen's last movies. It had a very successful novel adaptation. I think might have been Alan Dean Foster. But anyway,
Yeah.
I liked it when I was a kid. I don't watch now.
Really?
Hmm?
I don't know, even the first one was kind of watchable. If only they didn't call it Clash of the Titans and made it like a remake of.
Oh, the remake.
Yeah, as a remake of the original, it's bullshit to
Yeah.
the highest degree. But as a standalone film, it's passable.
And I didn't even see it. I just saw the sequel, and I walked in just expecting to see crazy monster fights, and that's what I got. So, anyway, so here's why I was asking the question, Dane. You were saying that it was more player knowledge, and I'm okay with that because I would think Medusas are a well-known enough creature that you might have knowledge of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to make a wisdom roll.
And I have 17. Made it.
You're aware that at least from the stories that you've heard, that even when this creature is dead, looking it in the face can still cause turn to stone effect.
Put my
We
shield
need a bag or
over the head. It's like
We have the waterproof bags.
I
have one,
that's right. You have an extra. You have multiples, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I have both of them, but we were.
There were 3 total. I know you took one because you said you wanted to put the shrouds in it.
Yeah, that's right here. You did take one. Oh wait, no, that's leather pouches containing. Put it down.
Well, I've got it written in my character sheet.
You have one. I have the other. So.
Well,
I thought was it only 2?
Yeah, it was 2. Because you picked up one to put the shrouds in.
Shrouds.
And I held on to the other one.
Well,
so,
you know what to do with the head.
Cut it off, put it in, wait until we encounter a giant.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be an attack roll?
But which?
For the Medusa, the way it's written here, it almost implies that she doesn't even have to make an attack roll to hit with the snakes. It just says the range of the attack is only 1 foot. The victim saves versus poison or die. It's like kind of ambiguous whether she even has to make an attack roll for that or.
Wait. It says the victim saves versus poison or dies.
It says if an opponent averts his eyes, the Medusa rushes up so that its serpentine growths can attack. The range of such attacks is only 1 foot, but the victim must save versus poison or die.
I passed anyways.
No. I wasn't going to enforce it. I was just rereading it.
I was just seeing if I would pass it or not.
Oh, okay. The way it's written, it almost implies that it doesn't take an attack roll, because later it says if those tactics don't work, it resort to normal weapon attacks. So, either way.
Let me tell you something. If you have a girlfriend with long hair, there's breeze in your direction. She doesn't have to try to hit you with it. It just flies in your face. So I can understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would think that she'd rush up and grapple or something, or just get close enough.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't say whether it would be an attack roll or I did make an attack roll, so but it's weird some of these little points when you go over monster stats or rules, you find these little things that you wonder how all those years went by and they never really clarified it.
They were hoping no one would notice so they wouldn't have to reissue an edition.
If you go through like all the Dragon magazines, somebody probably asked it somewhere.
Oh god, yeah. I remember those.
But anyway, so it is 8 o'clock, so if you want to wrap up here, you can. I don't care, but
I would say yes.
So if you want to do your vote for the role player for this session, and take care of that real quick before we, night.
I must about to have a cigarette. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
You should have already got my vote.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna start
my
using.
vote's in.
Yep, I got it.
I hit send this.
You got mine on Discord.
Yep. The only one I'm waiting on is Valo, I believe.
Yep. I should have sent it.
I got
using Discord. Okay.
Yep.
I forgot you switch accounts on Messenger just to.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Helig is the winner. I will distribute experience points either shortly tonight or tomorrow, probably tonight, and Helig will get a bonus.
I'll break it to him gently.
I wouldn't have voted for him, but no, I'm joking. But you know, when it comes to role playing, you know, really getting into character, and even though we've had sessions where there was a lot more role playing available, you know, you're in a tavern talking to people, you know, there's still ways to do it in dungeon crawl. You have to think there's encounters that your characters had before, and reminded of certain things. You can ask Helig that in the other game I was playing, with my character being like an ex-Marine, I had all of these like wartime memories I had typed up in a file just so that I could reference random memories during different times of the adventure. You know, like this reminds me of the time that such and such. You know, those are the kinds of things that you can do that are simple. You have to remember it's like writing a story or writing a novel. The difference is instead of me writing everyone, you know, you get to write one character, so be cheesy with it if you want to. You know, say little references to things in the past or one-liners, or, you know, those kind of things. It's really not hard to do. Just think like you're a writer writing a character. One other thing
Speaking of that, with the 2 days rest we took and the 1 day rest before the session that we took, expect some great things in my journal.
Oh, for sure. We got to discuss that further as well. So, because I had, like I said, I had some ideas I wanted to bounce off of you, and I know you're generating ideas.
I'm just gonna go and make something and like write it down, send it to you, and then we can discuss it further.
Okay.
And maybe change it.
Okay.
Retrospectively.
That works for me. And the nature of what we're discussing, that can make sense too. But one thing I wanted to say with your character, and I said it actually earlier in the session, I didn't realize you weren't in the... But it's clearly something that you can't do right now, dungeon. But remember that one of the strong points of your class is his ability to brew potions more quickly and inexpensively than regular wizards. So during sort of downtime between adventures, when you're back, you know, at the Whistling Cave and all, you can take your spare time and put it into brewing potions so that when you go on your next adventure, you know, you have those to take with you. And you can pretty much brew potions based on the spells that you have, so...
Also, I already have in mind, after I complete my, like, character quest, and well, the effect that affects me now passes.
Right.
It will be great to see what, normally, if you gain experience, you are learning new things.
Sure.
But it will be different in my case.
Right.
You're gonna see how I mean it.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. You're gonna like it. I hope.
I'm sure I will. You're definitely creative and you're good with the stories that you write and all, so I have no doubt in my mind.
And also, I would like to ask you if it would be at all viable to set up a session playing Ignota during the week in late hours, like from 6 to 8, maybe, on Tuesdays.
Of what? Just one character, or
No, all of us. I will.
you'd have to? Yeah, you'll have to post that and see how people react.
I'll post it, but if it would be viable.
I mean, I don't have a life, so I don't care. But it's going to be making sure that everyone else that do have lives have that opening. It's hard enough sometimes to get people to a 4-hour session.
I would do it on Saturdays, but that's gonna be where I have to go to work.
Sure.
And like you can see, I don't mind playing from work, but
right.
But it's a bit restrictive to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that my Wi-Fi is fucking shit here. And
Well,
also
you've been fine today.
Well, other times it might be worse, so I'm not willing to risk it. No, I'm just gonna say something real quick to my sister in Czech, so don't worry too much. Prosím tě, zastav to už, jo? Už je to v pohodě. Už končíme. Okay, I just told her to stop the recording.
You think you can fool us, but you can't. I know that's Putin you got on the other end.
Should I send you a transcription?
No.
Something?
No, I'm joking.
But you can admire my beautiful Slav language.
Sounds cool.
It's not a poetic language, I would say. It's more of it's a great storytelling language. Since you can write great poems, and the twists of language, puns and jokes you can make are great, and the options for that are plentiful in the language. But it's not supposed to be rhymed, I would say. It sounds really forced. It's like you can look at maybe German poetry the same way, since it sounds like war speeches.
Right. Well, so, there were certain time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me just.
I'm sorry.
Finish the thought before I forget it. As much as German poems sound as war speech, then Czech poems sound like children rhymes and nursery rhymes. It all just comes down to, because you can't do you can only do one type of verse. You can only do the one that rhymes in the end, and it rhymes in 2 following sentences, or the one that rhymes over 1 sentence. You can't do the one that rhymes in the middle, because it doesn't work in Czech. There are no syllables there to work it. I forgot the names of the rhymes, but yeah. So everything, only these 2 types that I described are used mainly in nursery rhymes. So you can imagine that everything in Czech sounds like nursery rhyme if you rhyme it.
No, I was just going to say, certain times historically, it wasn't always popular to rhyme in poetry. I remember with, I believe it was Paradise Lost, that Milton didn't want to rhyme because he felt that rhyming poetry was like pagan in origin or something. That it was like a pagan tradition. But really the purpose of it is just to make it easier to remember. For a time period when they weren't writing stuff down. That it was easier to remember. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I gotta go. Someone's knocking on my door. They I didn't know they were coming over, and I only just saw now they were outside.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
was going to tell you, we were discussing about different languages, and one
Can
of the
you
things.
turn up the volume of your microphone a bit up?
There, how's that?
Okay,
Better?
right.
Yeah, I was going to tell you one thing about English, and I have this on a T-shirt. It says, English doesn't borrow from other languages. English follows other languages down dark streets, knocks them down, and goes through their pocket.
He's
And
fucking cutting up.
Yeah, and the thing is, what they say, you know, there's always exception to rules. There's one rule that we have, goes I before E except after C, and it goes on a little more, but there are actually more exceptions to that rule than there are for that rule. So it's a completely useless rule.
Like weird. Weird is spelled weird because it doesn't follow the I before E.
And hyphen is not hyphenated, but non-hyphenated is a hyphen. English borrows, begs, borrows, steals, gets it.